How's it going, guys? We're here talking some Penn State football today. I've been away for a while on vacation and just haven't had the time to do this, but um, since then, since I last made my last video, there's been a flurry of activity for Penn State. Um, they've had at least 4 commitments that I can think of. Uh, you got the 3 that happened on the 4th of July with Tyrese Fairbury, who Penn State was kind of in a big battle with Pitt for, and they ended up winning. And considering that he's in the Pittsburgh area, that's pretty big because Pitt, they need to be able to recruit in that area. And if they can't recruit well in that area, it's going to be hard for them to be successful. Penn State, I think it's important for them to move into the Pittsburgh area and be able to get the top prospects out of there. So I think that's good they got him. And then a couple other commitments. Zane Durant, player from Florida. He wasn't apparently on Penn State's, or he wasn't really looking at Penn State very strongly until later in his recruitment. And it seems that Penn State was able to close a deal with him very well. Whenever he went up to visit Penn State, it seemed like he enjoyed it, I guess. And he was able to turn him from, I think, Miami. Yeah, Miami was supposed to be the favorite for him, but then he quickly became a Penn State lean and committed to Penn State, so that's a good thing. To be able to build that D-line depth. He's ranked like 339th in the class, which isn't amazing. He's one of the lower 4 stars, but hopefully he can perform like a good 4-star for us when he gets on campus. And then another one, Caleb Artis, a 3-star from Fresh Meadows, New York. A guy who we'll see when he gets on campus. I don't know too much about him, but I hear that he could be a pretty good player for us. And then the crown jewel was Nicholas Singleton. He committed a couple days later on July 6th, and I think that's very important. He's a good running back. He was, for a little while, looking like he was going to Notre Dame, but then things switched back to Penn State, and he's going to be a Nittany Lion, so that's great to hear. This 2022 class is really getting stronger. Right now, it's sitting at number 3 in the national rankings, and yesterday, just a transfer from Harvard, Spencer Rowland, I believe his name is. He's a tackle. He's now committed to play for Penn State in 2022. So that'll help build the O-line depth when Rasheed Walker leaves and possibly even Caden Wallace leaving at tackle. So that should help alleviate any of the concerns that next year brings with the tackle spot. And so anyways, yeah, it's just definitely something where you look at this team, you look at this class, and there's definitely some optimism. Hopefully, this class can continue what it's doing, and hopefully by signing day, we're able to keep everybody on board and able to add some really good players. Deni Dennis Sutton's committing on the 22nd. Right now, it seems like he's going to Penn State, but you never know. When you got Alabama and Georgia in the mix, I could easily see him picking one of those schools. Those are two of the especially Alabama, two of the elite programs in the country. Hopefully, he stays relatively close to home and picks Penn State. And another commitment coming up from IMG, running back. I'm trying to think of his name right now, but yeah, an IMG running back, and he's a guy that is ranked in the top 150 overall prospects, and hopefully Penn State can land him. And him alongside Singleton will be a great duo to watch for the next few years if they're able to land his commitment. And they even have other running back prospects on the board other than again, I can't think of his name right now. It's just not crossing my mind, but it's definitely exciting to have a bunch of running back talent on the board for Penn State, even if they miss out on a couple guys that they're looking at. And yeah, so overall, July has been a big month. And hopefully that can translate to a good season on the field. I mean, I think Franklin's looking like a man on a mission right now. He's mad at what happened last year on the field and on the recruiting trail. And so far on the recruiting trail this year, he's doing his job, and hopefully on the field, he'll be able to do the same thing. All right, well, thank you guys. We are Penn State.